The Grudge is a horror mystery starring Andrea Riseborough, Demian Bichir, John Cho, Betty Gilpin, Lynn Shaye, and Frankie Faison. The story is about a detective investigating a murder who then encounters a haunting mystery. Although this reboot of the 2004 US remake of Ju-on The Grudge builds on the mythology of the Japanese horror franchise, it introduces new characters and new ghosts. The film begins with Detective Muldoon, played by Andrea Riseborough, who is called in to investigate a murder. The detective is a single mother raising her son by herself. She begins to encounter increasingly odd circumstances, and Muldoon soon realizes she must defend her son and herself from inexplicable supernatural forces. Screenwriter and director Nicholas Pesci seems to have some exciting elements to play with. He establishes multiple overlapping storylines that make for an intriguing setup as different families are affected by the grudge. But his ambitious ideas can't take off due to a stunted screenplay. Eventually, we barely spend any time getting to know these families, so their fates don't quite matter. This proves to be the film's undoing. Even though the cast is certainly game, with some talented people putting in ample efforts to make their respective characters resonate with the audience. Of note are John Cho and Betty Gilpin as Peter and Nancy Spencer respectively, a young couple into the real estate business looking to start a family. On the other end of the spectrum, Frankie Faison and Lynn Shaye as William and Faith Matheson respectively are struggling with age-related disorders. But character development is a lost cause with such a muddled plot. Look, this is a horror film, and the film insists on constantly reminding you of that. So the film's prime focus is on delivering constant spooks. Irrespective of whether you fall prey to the numerous jump scares or not, you can't help feeling there could be more than just audio-visual shocks. However, all opportunities to instill any psychological fear are repeatedly squandered. What's left is a mishmash of potential ideas that are unexplored because of the need to pander to horror fans. Despite the haunting tonality that's faithfully maintained throughout, The Grudge is likely to leave most viewers unsatisfied. Which is why I'm going with a somewhat liberal 3 stars. That's a whole extra star for the performances which I really liked. But other than that, there seems to be no other reason for this film to exist. Guys, thanks so much for watching this review. For more film reviews, interviews and box office stories, keep watching because if it's entertainment, you'll find it here on ENOW.